Babies, I do want to give away free money. I'm not wearing a wedding dress. You're wearing a wedding dress. Okay, all right. This is how this is going to work. It's trivia time. Yes. I'm going to determine how much money I am giving you. Sorry, I'm flustered. This was awkward, right? Okay, what's not awkward? Me giving you money. That's the kind of relationship we form. So let's talk about this. On this wheel, you've got $1,000 slots, $2,500 slots, $5,000 slots. Whatever we spin, that's your prize pot for tonight's trivia game. So let's do this. Let's spin the wheel. Okay, that's enough. That's enough there, and we're playing for $1,000. Woohoo! All right, everyone. So $1,000 is our prize pot today. All you got to do is stay exactly where you are. In just a little bit, 10 questions are going to pop up on your screen. About 10 seconds to answer each one. If you get them all right, you get a piece of that $1,000 prize. We'll be right back with more Today on Display. Welcome back to Today on Display, and welcome to Display Trivia, otherwise known as the perfect Thursday thrill ride. I mean, nothing gets your blood pumping and your heart racing like the promise of free cash money, baby. No height requirement for this ride. You just need to have quick brains, nimble little fingers, and good Wi-Fi. Tonight's pot is $1,000, and here are the rules. You'll have 10 seconds to pick your answer, and choose wisely, because once you tap, there's no going back. If you miss one, you will no longer be eligible for the cash prize. But stay in the game because you can keep playing along for fun. And believe me, Display Bees, this one is going to be a whole lot of fun. Shall we do this? Yeah? We shall. Here we go. Question 1. What is the name of a baby dog? Kitten, chick, puppy. What is the name of a baby dog? Kitten, chick, puppy. It's not really fair that all these baby animals get fun names and maybe humans just get called babies. And then to make things even weirder, we then grow up and have significant others. What do we call them? Baby. But that person you just kissed on the mouth, not a baby. That is a full-grown man, and he really needs a haircut. Wow. Forget the dog. Get him to a groomer. Baby dogs are fondly known as puppies, and there is no sadness that they can't solve. Ready to solve some more trivia? I think you are. Let's do question 2. Which of the following is not a naturally occurring human eye color? Blue, hazel, orange. Which of the following is not a naturally occurring human eye color? Blue, hazel, orange. Eyeballs, man. Ooh, one of the creepiest parts of the human body for sure. It's an external and an internal organ all at the same time. It's like I say to the cat, right? Are you going in or are you going out? Like, it doesn't matter to me. Just pick one. Enough eye talk, though, because we need eyes on the prize, people. Eyes on the prize. You want to buy orange contacts with your winnings? I mean, you'll look like nighttime footage of a jaguar in the Amazon, but hey, you know what? You do you. Not my place to tell you how to spend your winnings. Color me ready for question 3. On certain designer handbags, the L in the LV monogram stands for what first name? Louboutin, Louis, Lacoste. What does the L in the LV monogram stand for? Louboutin, Louis, Lacoste. Just like Lizzo's shoes she sings about in Juice, it ain't her fault that she's out here getting loose. You would be too if you were as fire as Lizzo. And yes, I would also be in head-to-toe designer wear, but which one? Cardi B has red bottom shoes, and those are Louboutin and Lacoste? That's the cute little alligator that you sometimes see on polo shirts. But Lizzo's in this song are Louis Vuitton. Louis. Make no mistake, okay? Let's win big tonight and get you guys some LVs. For now, though, it's Q4. What part of the plant do coffee beans come from? Fruit, seeds, roots. What do they come from? Fruits, seeds, or roots? I'm not sure about this answer, but I know the Roots, fronted by Questlove and the house band on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, are pretty energizing, right? You can't feel sad when you hear that theme song. You just can't. And you know who's in the Display app? Questlove himself. Maybe we'll get him to stop by one of these days. Nights, he's busy, duh. I could show him a few ways to be even cooler. You know, that's the Sarah Pribis way. Coffee from the cacao bean is a seed. And I hope you all had yours because we're revving up in question 5. Which of the following desserts is not traditionally made by frying dough in hot oil? Churros, profiteroles, donuts. Churros, profiteroles, donuts. Hey donuts, we see you. You started out as a dessert, yet you have inched your way into breakfast. And hey, like, we're not mad. We just need to call you out on it. You're lucky. You're so lucky you're delicious, because if not, things wouldn't be so easy for you. You can stay for now, but do not try to pull any more stunts. Profiterole is hard to say, but oh so easy to eat. It's basically a cream puff. And although I haven't seen fried ones yet, I wouldn't pass up the opportunity to try one. Let's keep on keeping on in question 6. The buildable plastic brick brand Lego was created in what country? Sweden, Denmark, Finland. Lego was created in what country? Sweden, Denmark, Finland. Not sure what the Scandinavians have against selling things that come fully assembled, but I guess it's working for them. Between IKEA and Legos, hello, I think they just figured out that they can just manufacture parts and let us put them together. I played with all these toys, right? These toys, all the time growing up. I mean, sure, I never made a New York City skyline out of them like some people can, but I made some very intricate castles for my Polly Pockets, and they loved them. Lego is a Danish brand, but I think it's safe to say since the 1950s, their reach is now worldwide. Lego into question 7. All of the following are languages from George R. R. Martin's literary universe except Dothraki, Valyrian, Valerian. Let's try that again. All of the following are languages from George R. R. Martin's literary universe except Dothraki, Valyrian, Valyrian. Whew. Before you rag on George R. R. Martin for making up all these languages, remember, technically all languages are made up, like over thousands of years with help from lots of people. So really, you know, don't hate. Martin's just super efficient. Well, technically he only made up a few words here and there. But the creators of TV adaptation of his book, Song of Fire and Ice, did actually hire linguists to invent these languages for the script. He also took pages out of a lot of authors' literal books who did this. Tolkien is a big one, also sci-fi writer H.P. Lovecraft, who is the inventor of Valyrian. I don't know, it's hard to say. You say it. Dothraki and Valyrian, you would hear in Westeros, okay? That other one, no. Winter's coming, but first, Q8. This singer-songwriter famously wrote a chart-topping movie theme using her acrylic nails as an instrument. Whitney Houston, Lady Gaga, Dolly Parton. Whitney Houston, Lady Gaga, Dolly Parton. Who are we looking for here? A lot of great artists are multi-instrumentalists. They'll play guitar, then they switch over to piano, maybe pluck out a line on bass, add some vocals here and there, the whole thing. This queen of country music, this national treasure, wrote this song on her very own manicure in the set of film where it became the title theme. And trust me, she worked really hard on it. Long hours, maybe even 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. I don't think Dolly Parton has any intention of quitting anytime soon, and neither should you, 'cause we still have a few more questions. Question 9. How many stars are in the current logo from the studio who produced A Quiet Place Part 2? 13, 22, 24. The studio who produced A Quiet Place Part 2. This is a couple-parter. We're looking for 13, 22, or 24. What is a Hollywood flick without its stars? And actually, when this studio first launched in the early 20th century, the stars in the logo were representative of the original performers the studio had signed on to make their films. Hollywood used to be a very different place, okay? Where instead of having agents, actors worked directly for studios and could only make movies for those studios. Other than that, though, Hollywood's basically the same. The glamour, the scandal, the whole 9 yards, you get the picture. And baby, you're in the picture. You're gonna be a star. Cause, yeah, you got this right. If you chose 22 for Paramount's current logo, the original had 24. Are you ready? It's time for the final question. Question 10. From the list below, what pieces of equipment would be most helpful if you were facing a night of bivouacking? Skerrick, Quisling, Hutment. Of this list, what pieces of equipment would be most helpful if you were facing a night of bivouacking? Skerrick, Quisling, Hutment. Oh, I bivouacked once. Yeah, that was a long time ago. But I was in college. You're supposed to let loose. Try new things. You're only young once. YOLO, as I say. And I'm sure you will too now. Look, bivouacking might not be for everybody, and that's okay. To each their own. Unless, of course, you didn't know that bivouacking just means sleeping outside, in which case I totally thought it meant something else. Ah. What? Don't call me crazy. It sounds a little suggestive. But if you were to be sleeping out in the open, a hutment, aka old-timey word for covering, might be helpful to you. And it looks like some of you, no matter where you're doing it, are going to be sleeping well tonight with some new cash money winnings in your display bank. Bravo, everyone. You came, you played, you displayed your knowledge, you slayed. Congrats to all the winners and folks. How did you do? Throw those scores in the chat. How do you do? How do you do, sir and ma'am? I'm fine, thank you for asking. Actually, I'm better than fine, because I just gave out a bunch of free money and I'm doing it all again tomorrow. More trivia, more tips, more of your content, and more fun. I'm your host, Sarah Pribis, and thank you for tuning in to watch, play, and hopefully win. Yeah, some winners there. We'll see you again tomorrow on display.